Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, few things have happened between episodes. First off, I recorded an entire episode and my recording software broke. Another thing is I really hurt my neck yesterday, so I was stretching and I pinched a nerve in my shoulder blade, so yeah. After that happened, I killed everyone on the server by accident. I tried to TP them to me, and I TP'd everything, including like all the squids and stuff. I TP'd everything to me, which was interesting. And then I had to kill everything because it was just everything was in my base, right? And lost a load of frames. And I ended up accidentally killing everyone, which is excellent. Apologies to everyone on the server. Hopefully we got everything back to everyone. Yeah, that was my bad. I'm blaming that on the pinched nerve in my neck. Anyway, after that happened, this morning when I woke up, the washing machine was leaking everywhere. So it said it was done, so I opened it up and it was not done. So it basically, yeah, loads of water just came out, which was interesting. I don't know what the heck this ghast is doing here. Ghasted claws. Love it. And then, just a minute ago, the missus chopped her finger open with a mandolin. Not the musical instrument, but the kitchen implement. So, yeah, we had to deal with that as well. Oh, man. What a day. What a couple of days it's been. And it's Christmas Eve, as I said. So, yeah, I've still got the Santa outfit on. Santa hat. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to sort of go over what we did in the episode that I thought I recorded, but I didn't record because my software that I used for recording was broken. I moved everything. I moved everything from over there. So over there was where our little base used to be, and I moved it over to here. And I set up a load of drawers. So right here you can see I've got a storage bus. And where did that go? Oh well, we've got one here. I've got a storage bus on these drawers. This is just for like a load of items. Oh, I changed this as well. So my disk drive that I had at the end of last episode, I've now got the deep storage disk drive, and that is because if we have a look in here, go to spawners. When I was in the Nether, I was looking for ancient knights. Now, I didn't find any ancient knights, but luckily, Unknown, who was the one that just brought us Santa Claus or Gaster Claus, Unknown had a ancient knight spawner. So I went over there, I swabbed one of the knights. I'm really annoyed actually, I probably should have showed you the swab on camera. I mean, I did show you it on camera, but I didn't record it. It's been a weird day, as I said. So, yeah, I went and got an ancient knight spawner. Ancient knights actually drop netherite scrap. Nether scrap. You can see it if you click on it and you go all the way over to mob drops. It's this dude. So if you see one of these, they're normally like on the ground, sort of. I won't say asleep. All of their, it's hard to explain. You'll have to find one in the Nether, but basically, yeah, we got one of those dudes, and I've got a spawner for him now. Because if you get one of the eggs, spawn eggs, you can use it on a spawner, and you can convert the spawner. So if I grab that spawner out, we can. Oh, you know what? You guys know what it looks like. I just showed you. So, ooh, thank you. Dragon breath. TY. Oh, yeah. I accidentally killed Nelly the elephant as well. So, apologies, Mr. T. I haven't told you about him. Dumbo is what he's calling it. Whoops. Anyway, vengeance essence. Oh, God. Anyway, so, between episodes or in the episode, I made this, which is a white concrete producer. You just have to put the white concrete in the drawer above, and it turns it up here. So, white concrete powder. So we get some white concrete powder. If I stick it in the top here, it will be... Oh, give me that back. It will be pulled into the fluid encapsulator. I actually made all of these components as well over here. So integral component, I use this recipe right here. So I think the fire charge recipe is actually quicker. So if you are gonna like try and automate EnderIO, for example, this recipe here is way quicker because I believe. Wait, if we go back to that EnderIO, yeah, you can use ender pearls and you don't have to like smoosh them down into dust. So that's really useful. So I did all of the recipes. Like we've got Lumium right here. I did this recipe for it, and then we've got the glass, hardened glass. There you go. I did this recipe. So yeah, I did all of the fire charge recipes for every single piece of this, and this is super quick, by the way. Anyway, that's one of the things that we did. I also did this over here. I made all of the pattern providers for making everything from AE2. So, oh wow, I say that, all of the silicon thingies. Did I just press F1? I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah. So I made all of the processors. So all of the things for that. So for that you need printed silicon, which is just one silicon makes a printed silicon. And I made this over here, the pattern encoder. So this is what you do. You encode it like this, but you remove the inscriber press because you don't need the inscriber press for that. You've already got it in there. Basically, what this is saying is if you send one silicon into the machine, you will get a printed silicon out. And there is a handy dandy thing in inscribers now, which is auto export. So when this is done, it will just push out to an inventory near it. So if this one was empty, it would push into here. But the good part is about the pattern providers is they actually have a return inventory. So what it's doing here is it's putting one silicon in here, making a silicon printed silicon, and then because of this thing, it's auto exporting to the return inventory, and it goes straight back into the system, and then it finishes the craft. So that was really good. And also what we can do is if we do processor, middle click, by the way, middle click to like select another one of these. If I do this and then we have a look, you can see over there it's crafting it, and then it sends it over to this one, crafts it up, and then we get ourselves another logic processor. Really useful, really useful. Did I mention that I've turned this into an ME disk drive instead, like the one from AE2 things? This doesn't have types, so that's how we've got everything from over there, over here. I'm also using a, there we go, a storage bus over here. This is set to 8,000 instead of 9,000 because that one over there is 9,001. And this over here has got like loads and loads of items. So anything that is too big to go, or you know, we've got too many of to go in the disk, what I've done is I put them in drawers, and stuff like iron and redstone, stuff like that, and copper and coal, I put in compacting drawers because, yeah, compacting drawers, we can actually, well, I'll show you actually. We've got iron right there. So you can see iron nuggets. Where's the, there you go. Iron ingots right there. If I take the iron nuggets out, you can see it takes out some ingots as well. And if I take out some ingots, you can see the nuggets go down right there. So that's pretty good. Really useful for crafting. So yeah, anyway, this was really important, I think. I think we should definitely have done this like straight away. I might do another one of these on the other side. I'm going to get Mr. T to give us a little bit of a rundown on what looks good, because I don't know what looks good. We're going to try and use these oak drawers as well, because oak drawers are really useful instead of the framed drawers, because the oak drawers cause less lag. Did you know that? I didn't know that, but apparently, yeah, they cause less lag. We can also turn these off. So you see where it says sulfur dust. If I grab my locking tool and shift and then right click, show and hide the amounts. So I can right click and then show item render, and then I can right click again, and then that will, in this case, you see it got rid of the fact that it's got upgrades in it. So Yeah, and then swap indicator. This one's really cool, right? Right. This one over here. If I right click on that, you can see it's got a loading bar. So right click on that one down there. It's like halfway full. So it's up to half. I really like that. I think that's really cool. Anyway, I'm going to hide those. There you go, hidden. Swap that back to locking, and then I'm going to turn these back on for now. Perfect. That's really cool, I think. We could do that, and it would reduce some lag. But it's only FPS lag. It's not like TPS lag. That's pretty good. I have no idea what we're doing today. Oh, I did want to try and get some easy... Oh, Mr. T's crafting. I'm going to try and get some easy amethyst, because there's a really good way of getting amethyst that I think we should talk about a little bit more, which is the dissolver from alchemistry and the combiner. So I know there's some power over here, so I'm just going to slap these two down over here. So if we get some iron, let's get a bar of iron, an ingot. We dissolve that. We should get Fe, which is, yeah, there we go. We get some Fe right there. This is the chemical, or the chemlib, yeah, version of iron. Now, with this, we can combine it with silicon dioxide, which if you look at the dissolver, you can get from like a bunch of stuff. You can get it from glass. There you go. So if we grab some glass, and how many do we need? Wait, we'll do this. I want to get amethyst, so it's 1 to 1. So we need 16 silicon dioxide. And how many do you get per glass? 4. Okay. So put 3 of those in. This should get us from 1 iron and 4 glass. We should get ourselves some amethyst, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So I'm going to use the combiner over here. Oh, not that one. This one. And there you go. It's making us amethyst. That's crazy. I didn't even think about this last episode, but when we were looking at like trying to make the discs, I was like, oh, we've only got 1 amethyst. But then you can just make them like this. It's crazy. Now, I did just do a observable just to see. If you've got a ton of the alchemistry machines running at the same time, and you wonder why your world is lagging, it's probably to do with alchemistry, because for some reason, alchemistry is really harsh on uses per tick. So as soon as this is finished, I'm going to actually pick these two up, the combiner and the dissolver. The dissolver is really bad. I don't know why. I don't know why it's so bad, but especially when you just put iron in there, it like skyrockets. It's heavier than like every other machine. It's insane. So I am gonna see. It's caused like already caused a little bit of lag on the server. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna grab those two and I'm just gonna lob them in the system for now. But there we go. We've got some amethyst. This is really annoying me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to turn off the overlay. There we go. Much nicer. So it looks like Mr. T is currently making us the oh yeah, I know what these are for. These are going to be for the spawners that we've got. I should talk to T about blood magic, because if we can get to the endless realm, you can get a ridiculous amount of spawners there. And seeing as you can use mob grinding utils and the swabs to convert, well, to get spawn eggs, and then we can convert all of the spawners, it's probably a really good idea to do that. Get into blood magic early. We might make this over here our blood magic area, like, I don't know, this bit. Or maybe have a couple of chunks for blood magic. I don't know yet. We'll still figure stuff out. Okay, so another thing that I forgot about is the fact that you actually need this flux controller out and about. You can't just pick it up after you've set it, because I ran out of power and I nearly killed myself. Luckily, free runners are the best, because they still have power in them, so I didn't die. But yeah, that was interesting. I also made an extended pattern provider and 1 molecular assembler right here. So this thing is amazing because it can do 8 things at once. So you like double the amount, no, times 8 the amount of things that one of the molecular assembler does. Really good. Although this does take like 4 molecular assemblers, that's why I said double. But it's compact, you can put it in one space. And it's purple, which is awesome. Right, I was just trying to think what we could do today, because I already did the thing that I was gonna do in this episode, which was move everything. By the way, I just literally dumped everything into this this storage disk. And we're not even halfway there. And it's only a 64K, which didn't take long at all, which is awesome. I can make some more patterns. I have a plan, actually. I kind of fancy... Wait. Now that we've got a spawner for the Ancient Knight, meaning we've got access to netherite whenever we want, I kind of fancy... This is just so weird, I know. I want to do a villager trading hall, but using easy villagers. So we might do a little build. Sounds kind of fun, I think. The reason I mentioned netherite is because trader... Have a look here. Auto trader. Not the car trading website, but the auto trader is awesome because you pick a trade and then if you give it like whatever it needs to trade, it will just do that trade and then have it in its output. Like if I go over here to these dudes, you'll see this one's a master one, so yeah, I can get, I don't know, I can put emeralds in this manually and get slime balls or sky steel, for example. Or if we use the master trade, or whatever it's called, the trader, auto trader, if we use this, we can have it so whenever that gets emeralds put in, depends on the amount, I suppose, but whenever this gets emeralds put in, it will do the Certus Quartz crystal recipe. There is cooldown still, so all of the villagers still have cooldowns, but I think that's okay. All of these, except this one, are these all master, 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 and then this one's an apprentice. Nice. I'm gonna train him up, even though I know we don't need it. Yes, trader. I need this dude because he's got. This is the guy that I'm getting all my emeralds from. Stick. I want to get like mending. I want to get what's the other things? Looting, sharpness. You know, all of those things. Yes, that would be ideal if we get all of those. That's pretty good. That one's even better. Okay. And then we have a look again. There we go. Now we can get some fluid crystals and yeah, it's really useful. Get some levels out of it as well. The reason I've got such high levels is because I mined our furnaces. So because I mined our furnaces, it just like chucks. Ooh, buzz. Mr. T. Mr. T has already started. Love it. Mr. T is doing some bees by the looks of it today, which is awesome. Love it. We will do some bees at some point. Yeah, I did say that I would try and focus on bees this season. I know I did that in season 1, but I just like bees over mystical. It's just making plants is so boring, in my opinion. Bees are at least a little bit cute. Someone actually said that in the comments. They're like, well, bees are cuter than plants. And I was like, you are absolutely right. I'm stealing that. So, yes, we're going to use bees as much as we can. In fact, like, there's so many new bees that got added. It's kind of annoying because you can't see. But, like, there's a Britannia bee. So, living bee, I think it's called. Something like that. Or is it something bee? Pure bee, I think it is. Yeah, this one. Super easy to make as well. You just chuck in a honey treat and some of these white petals and you get a pure bee. And what the pure bee does is it has a block conversion thing, which means you can basically set it up so it's making you living rock and living wood. I might actually set this bee up. That might be quite fun. I don't know what other bees there are. Is there a Terra steel bee? Yes, there is. Sweet. Oh yeah, I already got that in my first season. Excellent. Yeah, there's loads of different types of bees that we can get. I might get a wannabe. So the wannabe is kind of a pain to get originally, right? But it means that we don't need a setup like this. We just need to, oh, we need the amber bee as well then. Right, I think I know what we're gonna do today. We are gonna just start with traders. So we're just gonna make like a ton of traders. Right, there we go. We've got like a load of traders right there. We need villagers though, right? Oh, poo, we don't actually have any village. Luckily, we've got these iron farms. And you can actually take the villagers out of the iron farms. So that is what I am doing. I might actually set these iron farms back up at some point. But for now, breeder. No, breeder. There we go, not breeder. Breeder and then incubator. And I'm going to use some pipes as well. I already have a pipe wrench in my backpack. So we might actually need... Oh, you know what? I'll do this. So that is the breeder. Where's the middle? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So here. So here's the middle. So incubator. No, actually I'll move over one. Yeah, there we go. So I could do that, and then in my backpack I should have a pipe wrench. I can do this. Perfect. So this, oh yeah, we have to put them in like this. And if we go to the breeder, not breeder, breeder, there we go. We have a look in here. You can see bread. Oh, I died, didn't I? So I need to eat bread again. That's not going to stay like that, by the way. We're going to turn that off on this server. So if you die, you don't have to eat everything again. So let's have a look. Not that. Potatoes. Winter leaves. Weird. Anyway, we could set up a carrot farm. Or we've got loads and loads. In fact, this is a good idea. Oh, I like this. Right, give me a second, and what I'll do is I'll set up a really good automated bread farm. Right, here we go. This is what I did. Over here, I've got an export bus for bread, funny enough. Maybe that's why my subconscious was like bread, bread, bread the entire time. Anyway, so that is coming off a different cable from over there. I had to change this out a little bit. I've got my Ordemodium furnace back here, and in here is where I'm going to put one bread dough from, where is that from? It's from Farmer's Delight. Yeah, this one's really easy to make. So one bread dough turns into a bread, and then over here I can put in 3 bread dough and some water turns into, wait, if I do, I'll show you it. This one here. So a water bucket and 3 bread dough turn into, so a water bucket and some wheat turns into 3 bread dough. That's what I meant to say, flippin' heck. And then, yeah, that gets melted up. So now, bread. I can make 100. It doesn't actually use a bucket. It uses, like, the fluid within that bucket. And I did, if you noticed over here, put down an external storage on the sink. And I actually set this to -1. So this is the last place. Oh, hello. Yeah, -1. This is the last place that fluids will try and go. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll change this. So it's not... wait. Can I not change it to be... Is it this one? I don't remember how to do this. If it's like that or if it's... There you go. Partition storage. So the only thing that can go in here is water. And the only thing that can be put in here is water, right? If you don't do that, if you have any other like liquids on your system, they'll try and put it in the sink. And it will like succeed to put it in the sink and just delete it. It's a weird nuance with the sink. But anyway, if you are missing that, that's why. I'm going to make 100 bread. And you'll see this is actually starting up. And it's like, there's some bread, there's some bread, there's some bread. I'm going to put that on split mode, so it will do that. This is set to input and output on the back. So it's going to input on the back from the pattern provider and then output back into the pattern provider, which goes into the system. And then if we come over here, because this has got a export bus on it for bread, you can see bread is going in here, which is awesome. Now, I've got a pipe right here that whenever this produces a little baba, the pipe will then push the little baba into the incubator. The incubator will make the little baba become a normal villager, and then the normal villager will be extracted into the diamond chest. And it already has happened, apparently. Oh, and the server just shut down. Brilliant. Well, that's a good sign. This is that was a scheduled reboot, so that was fine. It was meant to do that. Anyway, look, that just did it again, and then it's going over here. Another thing that we could do, and in fact I am planning on doing this, and I'll do this now, why not? Make ourselves a crafting card. One of these bad boys. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just make one of these real quick. I made a load of crafting tables a while back. There we go, just saw they just made another baba. So now, when, yeah, this is going to try and fill up. Sorry, I keep going backwards and forwards, but yeah, this over here is going to try and fill up all the way with bread, all the way up, and it's just going to keep crafting it until we're out of ingredients to make bread. Pretty good. This actually reminds me, we're still technically in the, we're kind of in phase 1 and 2 at the same time right now. Resource generation, which we're going to do via villagers and bees and, you know, all of that stuff, is phase 2. But transport is phase 1. And I'm going to make transport, what are they called? It's not called that. Staff. There you go. I want to make this. Staff of Travelling. It's so good. Absolutely love this thing. So we do need an Enderman. And we need to make this as well, which means we need Solarium. There's quite a lot involved with this, to be fair. Okay, I will do this. Why not? Let's get into EnderIO. We need a few things first. So first off, we need the primitive alloy smelter, so we can get ourselves the alloy smelter. And then what else do we need for this? We need the soul binder, and I believe Solarium comes from the alloy smelter. Okay, cool. Right, let's get cracking on this then. So, ooh, grains of infinity. Yes, we just need to set fire to bedrock, which we could do. Flint and steel. Let's grab a bit of iron. And I'm just going to use one, I think. Now, a really easy way to get down to bedrock, I'm going to do it outside of our claims somewhere. Let's do it right here. If you go for small tunnel, I've got a jetpack on and I've got 3 runners, so it's fine. I'm not going to take full damage. But an easy way is literally just to dig down like this. Only problem is, when you get a little bit further down, is are you going to hit lava? We were quite lucky we didn't hit lava. It's good. And then what you can do is a 3x3 all the way around, just like that. And brilliant. Now we could set this up automated, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stay down here and I'm going to get a couple of grains of infinity. Right, I just did some calculations. It looks like I only actually need 4 to do this entire thing. So primitive alloy smelter does need 1. Alloy smelter only needs 1 as well, because we can use like stone gear, for example. Not this one, the other one. That one there. Did I get that? No, there it is. Nice. So we could use that one there. Oh, okay, we're getting a few more, which is good. Yeah, we got 6. So that one only needs one, because it's right in the middle here for the chassis, the Void chassis. And then this one needs 2, because we need the Infinity Bimetal gears. So, I think we got everything. It's pretty good. And lob all of these things away. Let's chuck these in my backpack. There we go. So, primitive. Why do I not have any... Oh, because you need to smelt up deep slate. Interesting. Stack of furnaces. Why not? Didn't mean to do that, but still. Wait, have I already got dark steel ingots? Ah, you're kidding me. I didn't realise I had those. I must have got those from a chest at some point. Ah, yes, I did forget about the capacitors. So we need 2 capacitors. Unless we got some loot capacitors. Capacitors? No, we didn't. Oh, damn it. Oh, poop. I just realised I need the slice and splice as well. Okay, so we already need this anyway. Cool. I'll try and get everything together for it, and then we'll be right back. This is fine. There we go. Got ourselves a Z Logic controller. Let's lob that away. Soulbinder. Now it's just... Wait, do I already have all of the... Okay, fair enough. I thought I needed another one. Let's grab all of this stuff out then. Last bits and bobs then is... I need to make a soul vial. Oh yeah, which is fused quartz. Okay. Quartz. One way of doing it is 1, 2, 3. You can do it from blocks of quartz, and I believe you just chuck it in. And then it smelts up the quartz and gives you some quartz glass, which actually looks really nice. It used to be, EnderIO was awesome because, trendsetter, it used to be that the quartz glass had a connected texture, and regular Minecraft like glass did not have a connected texture whatsoever. And there wasn't any of these mods that added just connected glass and stuff. So, yeah, fused glass was really, or fused quartz was really, really good. Because you could have like a massive window. It was so good. Loved it. There we go. We got ourselves the vibrant crystal. And now, all I need to do is go get an enderman. But guess what? We've got an enderman. Enderman spawner. Right there. So, I should probably put this over here somewhere. I'm going to pop it. Shoots me directly out, I love it. I'm going to put it right there. This does need a lever on it, so I'll put a quickie lever. It will spawn in some endermen, they'll land, and then they'll fling towards me. There we go, and we can capture one in the soul vial. Right, I should probably turn this off before. Yeah, if I'm not using it, I will turn it off because otherwise I can't even kill these two. I'm really glad that no AI is so easy now. Like, I know I keep complaining about it. It is a weird thing that it's so easy now, but yeah, I'm glad that that change was made. Anyway. Oh, you know what? It does work. That's really good. I think it says it needs, yeah. Okay, if I can land on there. There we go. Is this going up? Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to see. That is higher than it needs, so it should start processing. Amazing. We also need some dark steel. I forgot about this because we need that for the handle. Unless we've got it. Let's try it. Oh, we've got it. Never mind. Sweet. And there we go. We even get the empty soul vial back. That's really good. So we use that for other things later. You can use the empty soul vial, or you can use a soul vial. Soul vial. There you go. So you can use one of these on a broken spawner. I don't even know how you get a broken spawner nowadays. Do you have to, like, kill... No, break the spawner without silk touch, but then you get the spawner bits from Forbidden and Arcana. I'm confused by that, actually, but if you get a broken spawner, you can put it in the soul binder, and then you can use the broken spawner to make a powered spawner, so that's really useful. These ones are really good. You can't make them no AI though, so they're not as good as you think, but there's a few things that you can make using soul vials that you can't make using like the eggs. But the nice part is, we got ourselves a Staff of Travelling, which we can then... Oh, it even shows you when you shift like that. It shows you where you're going to end up. So you could even... Oh, can you not... There you go. Yeah, you can shift through walls. You can zip through walls and... Yeah, super useful. Especially like, oh, I want to get down underneath. I can do that. I can do that like that. I don't know why I took damage. That was a bit weird. But look how easy it is. I don't have to do like holes in the floor anymore. I can just zip out like that. Lovely. And that is the start of EnderIO as well. One of my favourite mods of all time. Missed EnderIO. Oh my goodness. I just walked around for ages trying to find this dude. And he's right there. I am an idiot right now. There we go. Right, anyway. This one and this one are going to be librarians. And the best part is we can cycle through them. Just like this. I got myself a bookshelf just there because I was out of books and I couldn't find any. So I do have like quite a bit of emeralds now. That took like no time whatsoever. Anyway, I'm going to take a mending. I don't really think we need mending that much, to be fair. But we definitely want capturing. Capturing is really good because you have a chance, if you put it on your sword, to get a spawner. You don't have to go through that entire like rigmarole of like picking up the right, doing the swab and all of that, you know what I mean. Anyway. I'm going to make a few more of these. I forgot I could do this, if I'm honest. I might get a couple of these. Right, we got ourselves a Silk Touch one. That's pretty good. I know we got brass and everything, but we might want to put it on like one of the unbreakable tools at some point. That'd be pretty good. Anyway, this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for the next like little while, I think. This might change quite a bit by the time you see the next episode, I think, because I'm actually going away for Christmas for a few days. So this is Christmas Eve right now, and then I'll be away for a couple of days. Yeah, this is pre-recorded, of course, so it might look, as I said, totally different. I'm not going to be on for a few days. I know a load of people are like zooming through the pack right now. Loads of people online. It's absolutely awesome to see. So, yeah, anyway. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.